Good morning. Just ahead, the 2023 lineup for Country Thunder at Craven is out. We'll tell you the headliners. And with more build-up for the Grey Cup this morning, we've got our Olivia Lawrence and Moises Canal-Zavine at Mosaic Stadium. Olivia, what are you checking out this hour?
Good morning, Kim. Yes, Moises and I are at Mosaic Stadium this morning. I'll be chatting with Crystal Stuss, the Saskatchewan Roughriders Football Club Director of Marketing. So it'll be great to chat with her about all the Grey Cup festivities coming up this couple days.
And of course, we're going to be looking at your forecast: light snow and some colder temperatures. Will it stick around into the weekend? We'll have more coming up next on Global News Morning.
You're watching Global Regina. This is Global News Morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Grey Cup tickets sold out in September are now being dumped as people desperately try to resell them online. Staff who lives in Vancouver says he's a big fan, but can no longer make it to the Grey Cup. Now, on the Ticketmaster website, every section has tickets up for sale for the November 20th championship game as of yesterday morning. People are willing to take a hit on their price of the ticket, but they're struggling to resell. They say Ticketmaster won't allow reduction in prices or even sell them at the price they said they initially paid.
The reselling site does not allow discounting. It's a little frustrating, quite frankly. I paid for the tickets. If I want to lose $500 on them, let me lose $500 on them. At least someone will sit in those stands.
Despite all of this, organizers say the stadium is going to be packed for kickoff. As Grey Cup Festival organizers prepared to launch the Grey Cup Festival in Regina, Global News was invited to get a sneak peek of all of the exciting events and activations happening at Real District. There will be plenty to take part in over the next few days, and our Troy Charles has more.
All right, here at the Grey Cup kickoff party, we're in the SaskTel Digital Zone, and we're at the Pose with the Pros station here. So can we just take me through? I'd like to do a team picture with the riders.
Sounds good.
Favorite team? Definitely with the riders. Okay, so now we're going to come back here.
Stand at that.
That looks good right there. Look at that, one of the boys. All right, and now if we wanted to, we could send our photo to our email. And you know, that's only a small fraction of what is being offered at the Grey Cup kickoff party. After the 2020 Grey Cup in Regina was canceled, CFL fans in Saskatchewan remained patient that their day would come, and now it's finally here.
I now declare the 2022 Grey Cup has officially begun. Have fun.
And what's a Grey Cup party without the prestigious Grey Cup trophy, which was wheeled in by hordes of local youth football players? Even though the Riders aren't playing in the game, that didn't stop people from enjoying the live music and showing their Rider pride.
We're not in it, but it's still fun. There, I get friends from all over the league that are coming in, so it's going to be great.
Throw at the target. There you go.
Also having its opening night was the SaskTel Digital Zone, an interactive, family-friendly area with 7 different activities, including e-gaming contests and virtual reality dodgeball. 10-year-old Eva Montgomery got her first ever taste of VR out on the dodgeball court.
It was so weird. It was weird, and you felt all clumsy. It was weird.
You can really feel the excitement in the air, and who better than Rider legend George Reed to officially declare that the Grey Cup Festival has begun. It's time to party. Troy Charles, Global News.
And now we head back to Mosaic Stadium and check in with Moises Canal-Zavine for our weather update. Moises, what's the latest?
The latest, we have the Blue Bomber kickers practicing their kicks, as you can maybe see behind my just over my right shoulder here on the field. They are practicing through this cold weather that we're seeing here this morning. Not only are the winds making it feel a lot colder than what we're seeing at -13 currently in the Queen City, but we're also getting that light snowfall. So right now, like I mentioned, -13 with that wind chill, making it feel like it's -25. And even the wind speeds, look at that, we're seeing winds that are up to 40 kilometers per hour. So not only windy, but also a cold one compared to what we saw yesterday with those milder temperatures. Now, that snow has been falling over here in the Regina Moose Jaw areas. We're seeing a little bit of snowfall near the Alberta border as well. That is going to make for what we could be seeing again, like compared to yesterday, that blowing snow in some of these areas. -12 the high for Regina today. -12 also in Moose Jaw, Saskatoon. We're hanging around that -10 to -12 area for our daytime highs throughout the province here today. And looking at our future cast, going to deal with some more cloud cover, folks, and a little bit of light snow here. Moving into your Friday, seeing some snow closer to the Manitoba border, kind of moving into an overcast sky once again into your Friday afternoon. A little bit of snow. We could see some flurries with that as well. However, could be seeing a little bit of a break from that, from those cloudy conditions. You can see here Kimberley Swift Current getting some of that relief. However, in the Regina area, we could still be seeing those clouds. Now, with those wind speeds, we're looking at anywhere from 40 to 50 kilometer per hour winds. Gusts could even get up to 60 kilometers per hour here over the next couple of days. So, folks, that'll be kind of like the theme for these next couple of days here. However, a breeze coming our way on Friday.
Global News Morning Weather is brought to you by Apex, regulating the professions, protecting the public.
Well, new this morning, it's always a big day for music fans in Saskatchewan as Country Thunder have just announced a stacked lineup for their 2023 show in Craven. Two-time CMA Entertainer of the Year, Keith Urban, will take to the main stage between July 13th and 16th, 2023. The All-Star lineup will also feature performances from Tim McGraw and John Party as headliners for the festival, with Jess Moskaluk and High Valley also performing during the 4-day event. Country Thunder Music Festival CEO Troy Volhofer says they cannot wait to bring fans, quote, one of the best lineup from start to finish in years. 4-day passes, reserved seating, camping, and more are available now at countrythunder.com. The government of Saskatchewan has introduced new legislation it says will improve accessibility in the province. The province says over the next 5 years, new rules will be drafted for the public and private sectors that will set new standards for accommodating those with physical and mental disabilities. The regulations will extend to areas including construction, employment, and transportation, and will be developed with the help of an advisory committee made of people with disabilities as well as advocacy organizations.
I think we really want to see legs to it. So, you know, while it's great to have legislation, we need something that's enforced. So we're really hoping that we see, you know, enforcement happen, and we really want to see that inclusion happens for our communities across the board. They've been left out, they've been marginalized, and inclusion is really important to all of us.
The Accessibility Act received its second reading in the legislature yesterday, and according to advocates in attendance, examples of regulated accessibility measures could include things like tactile markings, audible signals at crosswalks, and accessible transit. For people experiencing homelessness in Regina, the city made available a warm place where they can lay their heads for the night. An overnight warming bus will provide urgent alternative shelter to people who currently have to sleep outdoors. Every day, the warming bus will be open from 8:15 p.m. to 7:45 a.m. at Mobile Crisis Services on the 1600 block of 11th Avenue. A bus operator and security person will be stationed on the bus each night. Communications equipment will also be installed for emergencies. Photographers are inspired by many different things, and for one, shooting in his own backyard paid off with an award. Saskatoon resident Ahmed Awad never took photography seriously until he moved to Canada. After 5 years of taking photos, he decided to enter his work in the Tourism Saskatchewan Explore Sask photo contest. His photo won in the People and Places category, and he also received an honorable mention in the Winter category.
The judges received, I think, 4,000 plus entries, and to have one of my images win is amazing.
The winning photos are selected by a panel of judges looking for photographers to capture the province's natural beauty and spirit. In total, there were 8 winners this year. Still ahead, Trudeau's trip to Thailand. The Prime Minister is attending his third international summit in less than a week. We'll have more on what he'll be discussing next. And a live look outside with our Global Regina City Cam brought to you by the Capital Auto Mall on the corner of Rochdale and Pasqua.